Many engineers, whenever they think of an opportunity to make money outside of their 9 to 5, they start to think about freelancing. But in reality, there is millions of ways of actually monetizing your coding skills and build a sustainable income stream from this. Because there is already so many companies who are hiring you to actually sell your skills. And in this video, I'll explain how you can start selling your coding skills not to 9 to 5 employers and not by doing freelancing and without any middleman between you and your client who is paying for your coding skills. By the end of this video, you'll know how to build a stable income like this that will eventually let you leave your current 9 to 5 job. First of all, let me remind you that coding is a skill that maybe just around 10% of the entire world's population have. Of course, right now there is AI and more people can also build code by using AI, but they can't build a full application that will actually be useful and will have all the integrations that people may actually need to solve their problems. So it leaves us with about 90% of people who don't have any coding skills and always have some life issues. Those may be just consumers who want to watch some content, or maybe they're just looking for some solution in their normal personal life, or those may be businesses who are looking for a solution for their businesses which can eventually help the consumers later on, or other businesses as well. So basically what your goal of a self-employed software engineer is to find such a problem for a specific group of people and offer a solution for this problem. And by those groups who may have some problems, I mean non-technical people, meaning they don't even know how potentially they can be solving their problem, how they can automate something that they're struggling with. So this is where you can come in place with your skills. And what many software engineers do wrong at this step is that they start offering the solutions that nobody even needs. They start building the software or posting some content that people didn't even eventually say that they have problems with. And then after they've built this software, they realize that nobody actually needs it, or they don't know how to find those people, or those people are not able to pay, or some other reasons. And basically their software flops and doesn't bring any results, and it was the case for me many times as well. But the reality is that you don't even have to build anything before you actually offer it. And once you offer your solution to some potential clients, and you may even sell it first, get money from them before you actually build it, depending on how you're gonna agree on this. And only after that you're gonna start fulfilling and actually writing code if it's software, or providing information if it's consulting. So let me explain what kind of models you can utilize as a software engineer, or basically as a person who knows how to code. The first variation is consulting and coaching. Coaching is for the most part providing information to consumers. Basically you can help guys to get software engineering job, pass technical interview, or maybe just learn how to code for their own personal needs. Or second variation is consulting. Basically you will be consulting companies, other businesses on how to solve some of their problems. And this also can be related to technical problems. Basically you can become like a fractional CTO and find companies that are having technical issues and then help them solve their technical problems using your knowledge. And you might also need to write some code, but for the most part it's going to be just knowledge. Maybe they already have their own technical team and they just don't know what exactly is the problem there. And this is what with your experience you can potentially help to do. And maybe you have some imposter syndrome at this point showing up and thinking, I can't do this, I'm not so experienced yet. But the thing that you should know is that you should be just about one level above whoever you're helping. Because you will not be asking MrBeast on how to start uploading your first video, but you may start asking about this another guy who uploaded 100 videos. Because he is closer to the problem that you are having and he knows how to resolve it. But MrBeast already probably forgot how it felt and what exactly he have done. Or maybe the information that was working for him is gonna be outdated for you. And this is actually the benefit, because I myself wouldn't actually go to MrBeast and ask what am I supposed to do with my videos. Not even mentioning that it's a completely different niche that he is in. And it's definitely gonna be the same case for you. You will always find people who are below you in some specific topic where you will be able to help them out. And there is also agency variations. The first agency is when you're creating one specific product and basically presenting it to your potential clients, asking what their problems are, offering them your solution and fixing their problem basically. It's basically like a SaaS, but it's better to offer it as an agency. I explained why in one of my previous videos. And second variation is basically building software in-house every time for each and every new client. I think this is one of the most exciting agency variations, but it's also a pretty hard one. And the bad thing here is that you will be always always in different niches, you'll have to switch a little, so sometimes it's even better to just offer one software and bringing it to all clients and improving it at the same time. But all of those 4 business models are definitely good ones, and you can utilize any of them. But since in software engineering world we're often selling our hours instead of selling like packages, I want to warn you that this is not what you should be doing. Because if you're gonna sell hours, it's gonna be the same basically freelancing, where you're not taking risks on yourself and you're just saying, okay, I'm gonna give you the process of me building your software for some amount of hours, and basically I do not guarantee anything. What you should be doing is you should be guaranteeing the result of whatever you're doing. If you're building a software, you're saying, okay, the software is gonna be ready like in 2 months, this is the amount that I need for it, and you as a client don't need to worry about how many hours I'm gonna work on this. And same applies to consulting or coaching. You're deciding the time frame first, amount of money, and what's gonna happen within this time frame. And the best part here is that you may start doing all of this while you're still working your 9-to-5 job. You don't need to take all your risk on yourself right away, and you can just doing it on the side slowly and smoothly. And then once your income gets closer to your 9-to-5 engineering job, this is when you can actually quit it and go all in into business. And since you will be selling your packages, not hours, you may charge high ticket, and you also include your marketing, sales, and basically any risk of anything going wrong into your pricing. So now you will be charging high ticket, meaning thousands of dollars for your services, and not just exchanging time for money. The process of starting a business like this is not going to be quick or easy, and this is why I exist here. Because if you connect with me on LinkedIn and message me that you're coming from this video, I'll help you to bootstrap your business, no matter what stage is it on, and we'll give you a roadmap that you can start using right away, so that you can get the results within 3 months of starting your business. But what are those things that you should actually know to make this business work? The first one is that you at least should know who are your clients. After that, you need to know where you're gonna find those clients. Is this gonna be some social media? Is this gonna be making content and targeting clients for this? Or maybe you already have some friends or groups who are potential clients of yours. Then you also need to know how you're gonna reach out to them. Is it gonna be a social DM? Is it gonna be a phone call, email, or something else? Maybe a door knock? Then you also need to know how you're gonna offer your solution, basically building a high ticket offer. Then you need to know how to actually sell people, and after you get them the results, how to actually make them continue to work with you. Because this is the easiest process of getting clients, making the previous one work with you again, and solving the next problem on their list, because problems are almost never ending. And those skills are exactly the ones that I may help you to learn very quickly and don't make the mistakes that I've done myself. And if I would know this information 3 years ago, I would start my own business while working a 9-to-5 much faster and would quit it much sooner. If you're serious about starting this business, connect with me on LinkedIn to get a full blueprint. Or if you're still not sure what niche you can offer your solution to, I highly recommend you to check out this video where I'm fully explaining how exactly to pick the best niche that you will be able to stick for a long time and will not even need to retire. I'll see you in this video or on LinkedIn.